There are some interesting Shannon theoretic, game theoretic observations to be made about this phenomenon, YouTube channel wise. My phenomenon, your phenomenon of my phenomenon in the YouTube channel here. Jetzt. Hier und jetzt. Meine Damen und Herren. Meine Damen und Herren. There is a Shannon theoretic set of questions to be considered here. Or it's game theoretic, or it's both. One question is, how much information do I actually have such that I can just continue to keep talking? That this is one of the things about mystics, is that we have uncanny relationship to language. And we also have uncanny relationship to the self. And I've explained what my training is like. At a number of juncture points, I have explained what my training is like. That the models of authority in my life are individuals who have a kind of infinite intellectual capacity. So that's what this is modeled on. So regardless of whatever gifts I was born with, or what station in life, or what my circumstances were, I was burned. I was burned. I was burned before the... Right. You remember. Anyway, you get the drift, maybe. See, there have been many traditions of esoteric knowledge throughout history, and probably they go through various cross sections, cutting through different slicing cross sections of academic philosophy at various points in history. But there are many esoteric sources of knowledge. There are many offshoots of the church, and there are other religious programs that are not oriented around the Christian church or any other church and so on. There are many religious sects. There are many religious cults. Ritual in human groups is something that people study in anthropology and so on. So my criticism of philosophy starting at Frege is nothing to do with Frege or any of the work that is built upon him. No, we accept all that. It's very narrow work, and it seems to be disconnected self-consciously or self-professedly de jure disconnected from the history of philosophy. They go in with some Aristotle, maybe a teeny bit of Kant, and then that's it. The rest, they say, no, give me the set theoretic mathematicians, Gödel, and give me philosophy of language plus set theory. As though they could just redesignate all the problems of philosophy with new updated post-Chomsky names, post-Davidsonian names, or I don't know, dephenomenologize the descriptions. Frege's number one axiom: get rid of the psychology, get rid of the mind. Well, that attitude just so happens to come from a mathematician who underestimated the sophistication and depth of the philosophical tradition that he dared associate himself with.